What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, back with another review for you guys. Today we talk about the film Blade, starring Wesley Snipes, where he is a half vampire, half human vampire. What's that? We're reviewing what? Blades. What is that? What? Oh, well, I'm completely unprepared then. Oh man, this is going to be rough. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing on with the Vinegar Syndrome reviews for the September package, right? Is that what we're on? Yeah, I think so. Anyways, Blades, yeah, from 1989 with this awesome slip. Love this slip cover. The blood actually in the Blades has a shine to it. And the back here. I'm just going to talk about the slip first on this because it's just really nice. I love their slips. Everybody does. And here's your reverse art on here as well. Really cool. Kind of the same thing but different, right? And of course your insert, same as the slip. The disc isn't in here because it's still in the player. I'd show you the disc art. And I can't get to the player right now because we're actually redoing the movie room, and it's yeah, but we'll talk about that in another video. Anyways, the spine there as well. Cool. Again, from 1989, runs 98 minutes, 185 aspect ratio, and region free. Originally a Troma release, by the way. They didn't have anything to do with the movie itself. They just distributed it after the original distribution fell through. So, quick little tidbit for you guys there. And yeah, let's dive into this. Apparently, this is from watching the features, a parody, a spoof, what have you, of a movie called Jaws. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I know what it is. It's that movie that Seven released, right? That one? Just messing with you guys. Of course, I've seen Jaws. Anyways, yeah, Blades. Supposed to be Jaws set on a golf course and a lawnmower instead of a shark. So, let's dive into the plot of this movie. Pretty simple plot. You have, first off, right off the bat, you have a really effective jump scare. But it's really the only jump scare in the whole movie. Let's take a look. Right, and then after that, you have a camera going through the grass and people being terrified and being killed. So you get a kill right off the bat, and then you get into the story and you get to meet people and things like that. You have the club pro, who is Roy, just coming to this golf course, and things start happening eventually. You do have some slapstick humor going on, your corny jokes.
Well, I don't know. I think I like your shaft better.
Well, this does have a graphite shaft, and in my opinion, it will give you a better stroke.
I bet it will.
Stuff like that here at the beginning as well. This is a horror comedy. Of course, like I said, it's supposed to be a spoof of Jaws, which, honestly, I really would not have known that. Besides a couple scenes, I'm like, that seems like something out of Jaws, but I'm not 100% sure if that's what they were going for until I watched the features, which we'll dive into at the end. But there was supposed to be a scene in here where they do say the line, I think we're going to need a bigger van instead of a bigger boat, and that would have really 100%, you would have known, hey, this is supposed to be parody, spoof of Jaws, or whatever. Anyways, so you have the golf club pro, Roy, who's just getting to this golf course, and he knows something's just not right. He doesn't think that these killings are, anything normal. Well, killings aren't. Anyways, you guys know what I mean. There's some tension between him and Kelly, who is the used to be a caddy there, and now she's one of the kind of trainers. She's a really good golfer and all that, and there's some stuff between them and the owner's wife, and kind of like a little love triangle going on there, but who really cares about that? You guys just want to know, is this movie worth watching? Are the kills good? Is it worth our time and our money? So let's get into it a little bit more. Alright, so after another killing where, oh my god, they killed a sweater. Anyways, moving on from that. The club owner doesn't want to shut the place down. He doesn't think it's that out of hand. And then we get another killing of a young man that's pretty graphic and everybody sees. And they still don't want to shut this down because, damn it, they got a tournament to play, a charity event, and it's going to be on fucking TV, man. We're going to be on TV. We cannot cancel this. So what are we going to do? We're going to send out a manhunt. We're going to get this guy. We're going to get this killer. We're going to catch this guy and end this so we can play our damn tournament. Because that's all that matters to these people. And, this part's pretty cool. I enjoyed this part. I mean, not cool, but it's entertaining enough when they do the manhunt. And again, keep in mind, this is supposed to be a horror comedy spoof parody movie. Spoof and parody, same thing. Anyways, so some of the stuff is really stupid. Some of it's kind of funny. The way that these guys are going out and the weapons that they choose and things like that. And they come across who they think is the killer, and Roy meets this guy earlier on and talks to him. But they believe the killer is a guy by the name of Deke, who used to be kind of the groundskeeper and stuff like that at the club, and got let go years before and things. But he knows what's going on. He knows it's these fucking mowers. He is determined to put it into this himself. But they catch him thinking he's the killer because he's just kind of stalking around. And damn it, he's got a mower on him. So he's got to be the killer. And this has to be the weapon. And it's just a little push mower. So, you're like, yeah, right. And so Roy and Kelly go and investigate this too. And they open up the bag like they did in Jaws. They opened up the shark, to see. Yeah. See. And it was pretty funny that an entire Playboy falls out. Like, it never got shredded. So that thing's still in good shape. It's still good to use. Pages probably stuck together, but that's beyond the point. Anyways, so Deke gets locked up. But while he's locked up and they're playing this tournament, there's another killing. And you finally see the fucking mower. Finally. It takes a while to actually see this thing. But you don't even see the whole thing, really. You just see the blades. So things happen during this tournament, and he's locked up, so they know for damn sure it's not him. He's told to release him and everything, and he gets out. And that's where this movie really kicks it up a notch. Up until then, it's just okay. But the last 20 minutes or so of this movie, when they go hunting for this fucking mower, that part is enjoyable as hell. Really like that part. I mean, it's kind of dumb that, you're in this big van and this mower's, a fucking mower. Just run the damn thing over with the van, but, whatever. Anyways, that's beside the point. So they gear up, they got all these weapons, all these guns, they got grenades, they got some plastic explosives left over from the Korean War, I think is what they said. And spoilers ahead here. I'm going to give away the ending, so if you guys haven't seen this movie, definitely click off now and watch the movie first, unless you enjoy spoilers. So how do they take this thing out? Well, Roy, the club pro, ex-pro golfer, used to be really, really good. He's going to hit golf balls at this thing and blow up the plastic explosive that got put on there earlier by Kelly. Alright? So he's got 3 balls or 4 balls and finally hits it, and it goes into the little water hazard part of the golf course and blows up. That's your finale. So, yeah, I just wanted to give away that part. But yeah, it's enjoyable enough, guys. It's not anything I would run out and purchase right away. Of course, I'm a subscriber, so it was sent to me. But it's decent enough. It's better than Girls' School Screamers, and this is from the same person who did Girls' School Screamers. He actually had the idea for this before that, but it was released after Girls' School Screamers. But he did not direct it. That John P. Finnegan, is that his name? Right? It doesn't say on here, but does it? Nope, it doesn't. But yeah, he wrote the story. He didn't write the screenplay, and he didn't direct it. So way better than that. I mean, compared to that, this just blows that out of the water. It's out of the sand trap. It just blows it away. But still, pretty much a run-of-the-mill 80s horror comedy. I mean, nothing spectacular, but I did have fun with it, especially that end when they go to hunt down the mower. Again, I'm not going to give everything away, but there are some pretty cool tactics in there that they used, reminiscent to Jaws, again, how they try to lure it and everything. But yeah, overall, it's okay. You know, if I had to rate this, which I haven't done the Letterboxd review at the time of this video, I need to do that still. It's going to get 2.5 stars on Letterboxd. It's right there in the middle, you know. If it's on, watch it, you know. Wait for Black Friday sale, you know, when it's 6 months old or whatever it is, the next halfway to Black Friday or whatever, you know. I wouldn't pay full price for it, but still an enjoyable film. Now, as far as features on here, you do get a commentary track with director Thomas R. Rodinella and writer William R. Pace, which I believe he was the screenwriter. Forewarning, a making-of documentary featuring interviews with the cast and crew. Now, during that making-of, which runs 21 minutes and 32 seconds, of course, like I said, it's supposed to be a spoof of Jaws. That was their goal. You know, what movie is huge and we can spoof, and let's do Jaws on a golf course. People are gonna love it. Like I said, it came about before Girls' School Screamers, but he had never made a movie before, and it was cheaper to make Girls' School Screamers than to do this. And they shot the movie at a place called Beer World, which was a employee retreat with a hotel, had the golf course, had a clubhouse, worked out a deal with the owner of that place, who at that time was actually in prison. I think they said it was a tax thing or something. It doesn't really matter. But basically, they shot the movie for free for the as far as the location goes. Major issues with the mower. They could not get the damn thing to work right. But they got it to work good enough to get, you know, the few shots that they needed. And like I mentioned before, Troma came on after the production of it was complete. Troma did have a hand, of course, in Girls' School Screamers, and then they wanted to add in some of the kills, the gore, stuff like that, but they didn't change anything in this movie. They only did the distribution on it, and they were very thankful that Troma, you know, came along and did that for them. I believe they said it had some showings in theaters in some cities like New York and Detroit or something like that, and some other places, but pretty limited theatrical. But definitely a movie that fit the home video VHS market at that time in the 80s, early 90s, late 80s, early 90s video store. Perfect for that, which, you know, seeing that cover art, I would have definitely grabbed this off the shelf too, you know, and I'm happy I've seen it, you know. Robert North, I didn't see him doing too many roles. In fact, this might have been his only movie. I don't think I looked anybody else up, but I really dug the character of Deke, though. He was probably the best actor in here. But apparently he was really hard to work with from what they were saying in some of the features as well. But yeah, I dropped the slip on the floor for this, so I'm not going to put it back on. But yeah, blades. By the way, this never happens. There's no chick wearing this scantily clad outfit you know, and I don't know if that's supposed to be the Kelly chick or what, but it doesn't look like her. I don't even think she's in it. But yeah, there's no, that scene doesn't happen. So just a heads up. No nudity, nudity free is what it is. Now, before I get out of here, guys, again, I'm trying to keep these reviews under 20 minutes, and we're definitely going to make that. But there is an after-credit scene, too, so stick around after them credits, or fast forward, I guess, whatever. But, yeah, so that was, you know, not really a thing back in 89. You know, now the after-credit scene in almost every movie, especially your superhero movies, your Marvel movies, which I hear the new Venom has a great after-credit scene, which is people are saying is the best part of the movie. So I don't know, I haven't seen that yet, but yeah. Anyways, I just throw that out there. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this review. Not a whole lot to say about this one. Like I said, it's Jaws on a golf course. It's a killer lawnmower. There's a part in here too I want to touch on real quick. It just killed me that after this old man dies, after they kill the sweater, the coroner says, "Oh, I did find this." I was going to mention this earlier, I forgot, sorry. And he hands him a golf ball, hands Roy a golf ball, and he's like, a golf ball. Really, dude? It happened on a golf course. Of course, there's going to be fucking golf balls, but I just thought that was like, what? And there's a scene too. Most of you have already clicked off the video, so just to spoil one other thing, because I laughed my ass off in this part, so I'm going to show as I talk here. When they find the first kill on the golf course, there's this old man, and I think he's wearing like overalls or some shit, and he's just standing there with this look on his face, and he's just frozen still. That was the funniest part of the movie for me, and yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So, yeah, Blades, guys, check it out. It's a decent watch. If you can find it streaming, definitely do so. I looked and see if it was on Tubi. It's not on there, and it's on Prime or anything. But it might be out there on one of those other services. All right, that's it, guys. As always, peace, love, happiness to all of you. I will see you guys on the next review, which will be for Resurrection, and we can finish up these Vinegar Syndrome titles for September. So, later.
All right, men. Raise your right hands and repeat after me. I. Your name. Do solemnly swear to uphold the law to the fullest extent. Men, I don't think I've ever been so proud.